Yo, what's going on, guys? Fate here, and welcome back to the channel. And today I'm here to record on my SDL Week 7 game versus Horus. So currently I'm 3-3, and I kind of need to win this game if I want to make playoffs. Otherwise, it just comes down to my Week 8 game and a little bit of luck. So I really want to win this game to make playoffs. Had a rough streak, 2 L's in a row. So let's just go ahead and get into the prep. You can see the matchup on your screen. I did indeed play Latios as a Gliscor, and one of the best teams in the league, to be honest with you. I believe we actually get the #1 team on the power rankings that we did way back, like a month or two ago. So, yeah. Anyways, we have Spadef and Centaur here as the main check to the Latios. I can make this a little smaller, I think, so you guys can see the stats. I don't know if that works, but whatever, man. So you guys can see the stats. Yeah, so we have our Incineroar here, Spadef, which hopefully is going to be able to deal with the Latios pretty well. And it also doubles as a nice check to the Scizor. Next, we have a defensive Landers-Therian with a lot of attack, mostly to ensure that we kill the Muck if it decides to stay in for some reason, with Stealth Rock, U-Turn, Defog, and Earthquake, of course. So, obviously this guy's main job is going to be getting up rocks and maybe keep them off, and then U-turning out as Gliscor comes in on us, because this Mon can't really touch it this generation. So, that's going to be this Mon's main job here in this matchup. Next up, we have a Spadef Vaporeon built for the Primarina with Flip Turn, Roar, Wish, Protect. Roar is in case it decides to run Substitute or Combine to potentially beat us, because Vaporeon would just lose to that set. So we gotta have Roar. I could have Haze, but I think I like Roar more because it would end up behind a sub eventually. So that's why I chose Roar. And honestly, that's this Mon's main job. It also flip turns as Gliscor switches out and gives us some extra momentum, and also doubles as a check to the Blaziken and even the Piloswine. Next up, we have Black Sludge Gengar with Shadow Ball, Sludge Wave, Hex, and Destiny Bond. So this Mon's main function is going to be baiting the Muck in and clicking Destiny Bond as it kills me to kill the Muck, which is mostly going to be for our next Mon, which you will see, but it also has Shadow Ball, Sludge Wave, and Hex. Hex is for the Gliscor, so we can do a ton of damage to that. Shadow Ball is honestly just one of the best stab moves in the game, and it hits most of his team for at least neutral damage, except for the Muck. And then Sludge Wave helps threaten the Primarina and the Superior. Next up, we have the Dragon Dance Mew here with Psychic Fangs, Flare Blitz, and Triple Axle. And this is our main link on here. It has super effective hits for most of the team, mainly the top 3 here, as well as the Superior. And the rest that it doesn't really hit, it should be able to Psychic Fangs through, especially with the Twisted Spoon. So this is our main link on here. And finally, we have the Mega Arrow with Dual Wing Beat, Fire Fang, Ice Fang, and Roost. This one's going to be able to sit on Gliscor for the most part, and then Ice Fang either get a kill on that, get a Fire Fang prediction on the Scizor and kill that, do a ton of damage to Latios with Ice Fang, and Dual Wing Beat through substitutes and prevent Superior and Blaziken. So that is the team. Let's go ahead and get into the battle. Okay, and we are back, and let's go ahead and get right into the battle. So looking at the lead, I decided that the 2 on the left, Muck and Primarina, would not get led, and that Incineroar had a favorable matchup versus Scizor, Latios, and Superior, which is 3 of the 4 that I thought might get led. So I decided to go ahead and lead my Incineroar here. Unfortunately, he does end up leading the Primarina, so I was pretty wrong there. And I'm just going to go straight to Vaporeon and not trip about anything. We see him go straight for Substitute, which is not that surprising. He goes for Moonblast just to test damage. I go for Roar. I really struggle to pronounce that when I'm recording for some reason, like I'm a 5-year-old or something. I go straight for Flip Turn, and we bring in our Dixon, the Gengar, and we go for Sludge Wave. And then I'm going to straight away go for Destiny Bond. I brought this for a reason, to take out this Muck, and it does do so. So that was pretty nice to see that actually worked for me. And yeah, I'm just pretty happy that that worked. And then He does end up going out to Primarina, and I get the Incineroar play wrong again. And this time I'm gonna have to wish up with my Vaporeon, and this Primarina is kind of put me on the back foot here. I'm gonna go for Protect. We'll see what he decides to click here. He goes for Calm Mind. Pretty unfortunate, but it is what it is. There wasn't much I could have done to stop that. And I was gonna go for Moonblast, gonna be pretty low. I'm about to roar him out again. And now he goes Scizor, and I'm pretty sure I lived this hit, but I actually don't. I tried to wish up, but we see that he has attack investment, so that's unfortunate. And he goes for Marina. I go Lando. He's actually scared that like I might be Choice Band or something because I brought that before. So he decides to switch out, and that's pretty fortunate for me. And I go straight for U-turn here, not really fearing Leaf Storm or anything because I know I live. So I'm going to go my big Shulk here. I'm going to go for Fire Fang, hoping to get a prediction here on the Scizor Mega. But he just decides to stay in, which is unfortunate. I could have taken a kill there. But I'm just going to take all my damage that I can here on Latios. I actually live the Surf as well. So Mega Arrow is going to be able to get a kill there on the Latios. Then he brings out Scizor to BP me. I decided to save my Arrow as a sack because I thought that this was pretty no drawback here. Unfortunately, he's going to go ahead and get momentum here by U-turning because I U-turned early. And now I'm in a bad spot. Fortunately, though, I do manage to live that Surf with my Incineroar and get a parting shot off. And now I'm thinking, well, this is a good chance to go ahead and go for Dragon Dance because looking at his team, all he has left is the Gliscor, the Serp, and the Sizz, which we all have coverage for, and this Mon, which is -1 right now. So I should live three from anything I think here at this stage and stay out of Bullet Punch range, which should mean this Mon basically just wins. Basically. And pretty sure he was not Scarf Superior based on his plays after this as well. So I just win here as long as these sequence of plays go correctly. So I go for Dragon Dance, he goes for Calm Mind. And I Psychic Bangs don't quite get the kill because he has some bulk. Unfortunately, Moonblast crits me and puts me in Bullet Punch range, which sucks. I obviously would have not have been in range had that he not crit. So now I'm forced to go ahead and sack my Incineroar. I keep my Mew around because it still has coverage for all his team. And outspeeds the Gliscor. So that's my thought process there. But yeah, unfortunately that crit thwarts my Mew sweep, which is pretty unfortunate. And now we're going to be in a sequence of can Landorus carry here. And I'm going to go for Stealth Rock because I think that could be helpful against the Sizz and stuff. Fortunately, I get blessed here by him missing the Leaf Storm there, and I go for U-turn. And I'm able to get a kill, so I'm actually up now. And he's going to go Scizor. And I'm going to just let my Arrow die. I thought he might go for Roost. He doesn't, which is unfortunate, but I didn't want to take the chip anyway. So I go for U-turn now, and I go out to my Mew. And now this is a sequence of 50-50s. I can triple Axle or Flare Blitz here. And I go for triple Axle. I'm not sure how much damage this would have done. I think he lives though. Unfortunately, I only get one hit, so I don't get to see. But I think he lived. I'm not sure though. I'm pretty sure he lived, even if I got all 3 hits though. So I don't think that mattered. But he does. That might have put him in Stealth Rock range, which is interesting to think about. Anyway, I go out to my Lando as he goes for BP, and now we are in another 50-50. Unfortunately, I do get it wrong as I go for Earthquake, but my thought process there was that Earthquake kills a Scizor, and I don't hit the Gliscor, but I have a chance to get a slower U-turn off, depending on his speed investment on his Gliscor here. So with that in mind, I thought that it would be more favorable for me to go for EQ here, and then potentially get a slow U-turn off. But unfortunately, I am faster as he did not creep my Lando at all, which is fair. There's not really a great reason to do it. So that sucks. And yeah, I'm going to lose now. Fortunately, he gets me another point of differential, which is cool. And then he's going to go Gliscor. And the game is pretty much over at this point. So I'll put in a Hyper Fast. But yeah, that's the game. And yeah, getting crit there really sucked because I'm pretty sure I just won. And even if I didn't, I at least got one more kill, even if I died to like recoil plus Bullet Punch. So that's a really unfortunate way to lose that game off that crit. Um, yeah, just a really, really sucky way to lose. And then also, if I hit all three hits a triple axle, that maybe put him in stealth rug range, which would have done a lot for me there in terms of it would have been another 50-50 anyway, because he could have just roosted as I went Lando. So it's not like I would have won for sure anyway if I got all three hits there either. So yeah. Anyways, that is the SDL Week 7 game. I'm 3-4 now. I believe -1 differential. So I'm going to really have to put it in gear for my Week 8 game, which is this week, and we're all the way caught up. So yeah. Anyways, I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.